They say love shapes a man. But in our female-led relationship, it wasn't love that shaped Adrian. It was discipline. Madame Eloise always said, devotion is destiny, sculpted by discipline. Because in a wife-led marriage, dominance isn't demanded, it's remembered. Hubby still believed this was about refinement, about manners, obedience, control. He hadn't yet realized, Bellevere doesn't change men. It reveals what they were always meant to become. Madame Eloise stood before us, framed by candlelight and shadow, her presence a perfect blend of warmth and warning. The scent of jasmine drifted through the air, and even that felt like a command.
Charlotte, my dear, your progress has been exquisite. But now he must begin to understand the part he plays, not as your follower, but as your reflection.
Reflection?
Madame Eloise's smile was slow, elegant, but dangerous.
Yes. Every devoted man becomes a mirror. In time, he stops seeking himself and learns to see only the woman who leads him.
I saw it in his eyes, the flicker of resistance. Adrian torn between the devotion of love and the fear of total submission. He didn't realize yet that both were part of the same lesson.
But tell me, Mr. Hartwell, what if I told you that your submission didn't begin with Charlotte at all?
Madame Eloise's hand brushed lightly across the desk, an idle motion, yet unmistakably a cue.
Curiosity, Charlotte, can be such a dangerous indulgence in a man. It must be met with correction before it begins to shape him.
I nodded, understanding. Adrian had asked questions he should have left untouched. And tonight, he would remember that knowledge in our world always comes with consequence. Later that evening, in our guest quarters, the silence between us grew heavy. Adrian stood by the window. Hubby temper rose. Adrian needed grounding. His pride clawed at the edges of his understanding. I guided him to the chair by the fireplace, the one Madame Eloise called the seat of remembrance. The heirloom brush glinted again, warm against my hand. Each motion was deliberate, rhythmic, ritualistic. Hubby tensed at first, then exhaled into stillness, the last thread of rebellion unwinding beneath my touch. He doesn't resist anymore. He simply returns to me. The next morning, in the chamber's mother stood beside Madame Eloise, their expressions unreadable.
You've done well, Charlotte. He bends beautifully.
Adrian is ready. But remember, devotion must be nurtured. We shape men to steady the foundation, never to crumble beneath its weight.